Join the Artificers cast as we play The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. I've got to do a few things, so just talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Babble, 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 babble.
Does anyone who took notes have a recap?
It's definitely like a new chapter, isn't it? Like we looking for what's the name of the woman?
There's a Bilna.
Yeah, Bilna.
Do
You
we know,
wanna
right?
here's something. Sorry.
How are we doing here, right? That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
I have very detailed notes in my notebook.
Oh, George,
Which,
read them. Read them. Come on, baby.
No. This is super embarrassing.
No, we need them.
I don't have them
please
with me. No, wait. So I've been doing little doodles and everything, right? So it's a pretty thick notebook at this point, and I wrote down some of the things I wanted to work on at jiu-jitsu on Friday, and I took it with me, and I left it in the jiu-jitsu class, which has loads of public classes all the time, and I left it right in the middle of where everyone's going to be walking as well, open to a page too that I had my notes on, so I just can tell everyone's going to flick through this thing when I go on Tuesday. Oh my god!
Someone's going to think that it's like a quest journal, and it's just like, I'm going on an adventure.
Doodles of bunnies and stuff like that. I realized about 5 minutes before I joined, I was like, oh no. Oh man.
Okay, right, yes. Oh, just keep cutting in and out. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let me give you a quick recap then. Oh, Cam, sorry, one other thing.
Yes.
Are you
Yes, I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't know what part OBS is recording, because when I looked at the first one, it seemed to be only recording. Basically, what I'm saying is not recording the dice rolls. The screen was set up so it wasn't.
You remember me saying that to everyone, that you're meant to be announcing what you rolled, and then no one did it. But actually, if you go back and listen to about 10 weeks ago, I had already. Basically, when we started, I said, yeah, like the whole screen is not doing the dice rolls. I can change it now if you want, but I did say.
Okay, yeah, because what I can do is I can edit it to zoom that bit in and then zoom in on the map. You're right. We should say the dice rolls as well, because obviously, if we do the podcast version of it, but it doesn't really matter, you know.
Yeah, it also now means that the left hand side of the screen is out of view.
Oh, so you can't see the map.
Well, you can, but it's just not the left hand part of it because it's all over to the left. Like you can't actually, because Roll20 is not that good, so you can't actually move the map over to the right hand side.
Yeah, what I do suggest everybody does is zoom right into the bit that you can see, because we're going to need to have a little bit of a chat about scale here of this map.
Okay.
Where you are, okay.
So yeah, there is a reason why I had it like that, and I'm going to try and put it back to how it was, because it's
we're not going to see the map.
Roll20 is not good for it at all, and I've just fucked it up anyway, so that's annoying. I had it fucking perfectly.
Okay.
I know you just record, but I bet you also recorded your fucking taskbar and all your bookmarks and.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And then I just edited them. Yeah, but I just edited them out afterwards on the software.
Oh well, if you're capable of doing that, then fine.
Yeah, just record the Roll20 window, the whole thing.
It's just I've got like Bitcoin prices and my fucking. I've got like my crypto wallets and stuff, so.
Sweet. Yeah. No. I will definitely edit all those out, Cam. Don't you worry. I promise.
So did you then have the everyone's faces in the top right then?
Yes, but again, I can cut those around and move it if I need to. But
Okay.
yeah. Actually, no, they're all in the bottom left. Actually, but
Yeah, but then the map's at the bottom left. Oh, I don't even care. Right. It's been recording this whole time, so
okay, that's good. No, that's good.
it's
I'm very
irrelevant
used
to me, and it's up to
I'm
the
very used to
the
listening
editor's
to the
skill.
first 15 minutes. This is why I haven't done many because I need to get on with it. But you have to listen back to the whole thing, and there's not and then always the first 10 minutes or so is just a general chit chat, which is absolutely fine. That's how it should be. But then we need those down. Okay, right. So at the end of the last session, you went through the portal, which was in the Hall of Illusions in the Witchlight Carnival, having got your leverage over Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, all bar Kenku. Oh, I'm just going to call her Kenku.
It continues.
All bar Kettle's team came through. She couldn't get through for some reason, but the rest of you did. And you found yourselves standing at the edge of a raised and broken causeway under a hazy twilight sky. The causeway, which is built from pale stones that glow faintly from within, towers over the surrounding landscape, but large sections of it have crumbled away, as you can see from where you are standing on the map. The parts that remain in place are separated by large gaps where portions have collapsed. Below you, a fog-shrouded swamp spreads out in all directions, and up from its murk wafts the smell of rotting plants. And also rising from the swamp is the music of nature, a discordant symphony of croaking frogs and singing birds. Okay, so this is where you are. So what you're standing on is 20 feet wide, and about where you are is about 100 feet above the swamp. Okay. The ground below is almost completely covered in mist. I mean, actually, you can sort of see the odd tree and bits and pieces sticking up. Obviously, on your map, you've got a very big tower and a balloon, but we'll come to those in a second. Okay. This is what you see around you. What do you want to do?
Walk to the edge, obviously. Have a look over.
Anybody else been here before?
Does that have questions to the party, Stefan?
Yeah.
Giselle. Oh yeah, Giselle. Sorry. Yeah.
What was that, Giselle?
Giselle. I was just asking if anybody else has been here before.
Not that I can remember.
No.
Borges, I think it's a great idea if you just look over the side.
There is a sort of what do you call it, a wall there that so you don't just fall over the edge. So you can kind of look over the parapet, I suppose.
Okay. I'm going to cast a perceptive gaze around.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is that a spell?
Well,
sounds like
that's I want to roll and see if I can see anything of great interest.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
21.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, you're seeing everything you think you can see. If you have a look and you're looking over the edge, then what you see down below is some really big kind of what do you call them? Edge mushrooms? No, what are they? Hold on. They're blooming great, like fungus. Yeah, shelf mushrooms. Large, colourful shelf mushrooms clinging to the bottom of the support pillars, about the lower half of each. And it looks like, actually, there's plenty of handholds and the like if you were to consider climbing down.
It's 100 feet. Oh no. I don't even think I trust myself to climb, but it might be the only way down.
I've got a rope.
Yeah.
I've got a 50 feet rope that will help a bit, but it's not long enough.
Well, the
Anybody else
mushrooms,
has a rope?
the shelf mushrooms are about 50 feet down. So
Okay,
you might be
cool.
able to stand on those. They're huge. I mean, in this map, right? The scale is, you probably can see the scale if you scroll right to the bottom of the map. But it's in miles, right? So that big tower you can see there, I would estimate is about 5 miles away from where you are at the moment.
Oh, blimey. Okay. Right. Cool.
All right.
So your characters are not. If I put them to scale, you wouldn't see them. I don't think really. So
Okay.
we're going to be role playing your journeys and so on through the swamps, etc.
Well, I'm terribly sorry, guys. I should have really thought this through as I fell through the portal, and felt myself, I don't know, maybe leveling up, and kind of what was going through my mind was a great spell called Feather Falling, which you can cast on up to 5 people.
Ooh.
But I bypassed that and went for something selfish. So oops. Never mind.
Damn it, Zygon. One job.
But Borges, if you want to fucking jump, I do have cure wounds.
Giselle has a rope.
Oh yeah. Scratches his chin, thinks about it for a second, and says no.
So, an out of game moment. Can you try to remember some of the things you did and maybe picked up back in the carnival? So, try to remember all the things you did and whether there was anything that you picked up in the carnival.
Oh, the wings.
As well. Oh no, you are still wearing the wings, but the wings don't help you fly. That's true.
Yeah.
You are
Fair
wearing
enough.
the butterfly wings.
Have we got a thing that turns ourselves into pixies? Is that a thing? I know I've got the potion of invisibility, but that's not exactly going to help us get down.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just keep those things in mind, okay? I don't know. I can't remember if you did pick
That's
anything
all
up. I know there was pixie dust being handed out somewhere, but I don't know if anybody wrote down that they'd been given it.
Okay.
Guys, I've got a rope. Let's use my rope to go down to the mushrooms, and should be alright, right?
Yeah, why doesn't Borges, because he's the heaviest, hold the rope,
All right.
Be the anchor.
and Zygon can abseil down. Sorry, not Zygon. Giselle can abseil down, because I'm assuming you're acrobatic.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, I'm lighter as well.
And then Rukito and I can just.
We could try to attach the rope on the.
Borges can hold it.
Wrap it.
He's
wrap
big,
it around
isn't
my
he?
belly. Yeah.
Is he strong? Or
Around my
Rukito, are you
waist.
strong? Because you've got a low center of gravity.
Where's my strength? My strength is 18.
Jesus.
Stronger than
Plus
me.
4.
Good lord.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, yeah, it's very strong.
Fuck. Okay. Rukito.
Oh, you volunteer.
You living anchor.
I am a dwarf and I'm holding a rope.
Should we lower Borges first, just for the fun?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty. I'm pretty agile. That sounds good.
Just this 7 foot fucking.
And you have
You
this...
said there are like handholds and stuff like that. So I think I'll take those, but we'll put the rope around me as a precaution if that
in
works.
case you fall.
Yeah.
Fair.
You want me to go first, just as I'm lighter and more agile?
Yeah, I would go Giselle first.
I'm not sure how those mushrooms are gonna be down there. Like maybe we could have a look first, no?
Yeah.
Maybe they're soft and squishy or spongy or like this is where you jump on them and it's like a trampoline.
I mean, I guess one of the main things to note is I'm assuming we can all see this leaning like tower.
Yeah.
It's poking up out of the mist in the distance, but it's very hazy. Yeah.
Okay.
It is some distance. It is some way away from you. Yeah.
So I guess like of a point of interest, we would naturally make our way to there. No.
Yeah, we need some shelter as well, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, you're high up. Yeah. So what you can see from where you are is roughly. I mean, it's like I say, it's quite twilight. So it's you know. I've probably given you more view than you would normally have, but you are 100 foot up, so and the rest of the swamp is pretty flat. But yeah, so you can see this tower in the distance. I don't think that tower is to scale, by the way, because it would be about 5 miles high.
Imagine.
There's just Orthanc just sticking out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm going down.
okay,
Yep.
so Giselle, just as you put the rope round you and you kind of turn, I guess you're going to turn your back, so you go foot first over and down. You notice a strange shimmering in the air from where you came from, and you all hear this. And what happens is in the air, a portal opens from where you've just been.
Ooh.
And out through the portal jumps what can only be described as a cat in humanoid shape.
What?
And the cat lands agilely on the causeway behind you and says,
Giselle runs away.
Hi guys. I thought you guys would have gotten a bit further than this at this point, but hi.
I'm gonna whip around and I go, Giselle, run!
I am not running. I'm intrigued. Who are you?
I am Kidlat, and I am a tabaxi. To be honest, I was around the carnival, spending time on my own, as cats like to do sometimes, but then I saw you guys, and I thought, wow, they're having a great time. So I followed. I also saw that you were with a rabbit, and I like the look of him. But
Well, that would be me.
yeah, and yeah, I overheard some things that you guys were searching for, and I was wondering if I could join.
What did you do with the crow?
What crow? I don't remember a crow.
You devoured her too fast.
okay.
Did you see us going through the portal, or did you go just after us?
Well, I wanted to observe a little while longer before I introduced myself, but yeah.
Okay, right.
That's
why not?
awesome.
I mean, we're trying to get off. So, if you got a magic plan right now, we're using this rope to go down on those mushrooms down there. If you got a better idea, here you go.
How embarrassed are Rukito and Giselle looking currently with ropes around their waists?
Yeah, I try and distance myself as much as possible. I go and lean on the wall, and I like kind of like give Kidlat a nod, like, these guys are this is a dumb plan, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that's the only plan, isn't it? Right, I'm starting to go down then.
Oh wow! That was a quick introduction. So just say officially welcome, Nicole, to the game, and
Thank you.
thanks for joining. And yeah, it's really interesting character. So we have a Aragon, and Tablaxi now in the party, which I think is very fitting for. Oh, and what's yours on Asimar? Cam as well. So yeah, in fact, actually, probably. Rukito, don't take this the wrong way, but Rukito is probably the most average of races.
Just like real life.
Very true.
You basic.
Yeah, so it's a great party to be adventuring in the Feywild. Okay, very good. Okay, so out of game, Nicole has not played D&D before.
So gravy.
So yeah, it's all gravy, but has listened to several podcasts, probably more than we have, on D&D. So expecting great things, Nicole. No pressure.
Just a heads up. You know
Yeah.
that session where Stefan and George were talking to like that giant like panther dragon thing with the ball.
Oh, the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah. And Nicole's idea was, what was it, to punch him? Essentially, immediately just start a fight.
No, because I wanted him to tell you guys what was going on.
Just turn into that Danny DeVito meme. So
maybe that's what we need some more of. Is some
Tell me
some
what you know.
fisticuffs. Yeah. Direct
So,
route.
Claw you.
Yeah.
Just to check, Nicole, can you see Kidlat on the map there? It's,
What
I
happened? I just
put it about
pressed
there.
it.
Put the token there. Yeah. But because Borges as well, so on my screen, your character is really faint.
Oh.
But it's fine as long as you can see it perfectly. I don't know what's going on. But
Everyone's really faint, apart from, I mean, my character stands out like
I've got
they're already faint, are they? Okay.
like a star in the night.
Just for you, which is quite fitting, right? No, I don't know what's going on there. But
Nicole has actually, we haven't scrolled down. Yeah, Nicole can't see anything.
Okay. I mean, is that just her or the character?
Both.
Oh, boom. And magic.
Yeah.
Hopefully now you can see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't worried about night vision and everything else on this one. They've got, you'll know whether your characters have all got that sort of stuff. In fact, I know that the
I can
definitely do. Do you want to spell it, Giselle?
Yeah, just I didn't know. I didn't quite cut. I didn't get it.
Yeah. There.
Kidlat. Okay, Kidlat.
That's how Cam spelled it.
That's how Nicole.
right.
How do you actually say it?
Kidlat.
Kidlat. There you go.
Kidlat. Nice.
No.
Okay, very good. Very good. A bit like Borges is Borges. So, Borges. And Kidlat.
It means
Kidlat, innit?
It means lightning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means lightning in Tagalog. So.
Ooh.
Lightning. Nice.
That's pretty
Very
cool.
apt.
I like that.
Very apt. Okay. Giselle, you also suddenly, as you're looking around, you're looking back over, in the distant sky, you spot a great balloon made of patchwork material. It's spinning out of control as though punctured, causing the wicker basket that hangs from it to swing wildly. The balloon plunges out of sight, disappearing into the fog approximately a mile away. Okay, so so the scale on this map is already to shit, so don't worry, because the instructions I'm getting in the text do not work out with the... You estimate that the tower you can see is about a mile away, and it looks like the balloon was careening out of control towards that tower.
Guys, do you see that?
But it's disappeared into the fog.
Okay.
Yeah, do you point it out to them? Yeah, you've got time to point it out to them. Yeah. So that balloon that you can see there, and it's gone. Looks like it's crashed somewhere, but it's been covered enough in the fog.
Okay, we might need to hurry up then. Okay, right. I'm making my way down the rope then.
Okay, who's holding the rope?
I'm holding the rope. I'm the anchor, the dwarf anchor. I'm holding the rope.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Actually, Giselle, you climb down above some of those shelf mushroom things. The handholds are pretty good, actually. You feel that you could probably climb it without a rope, even. But obviously, the rope gives you a little bit of comfort, and you climb down without any issues to the first of the shelf mushrooms, and sort of, I guess, tentatively put your feet on it.
Yeah.
Until it takes your weight, and it does indeed take your weight. So you feel you could probably almost kind of like hop down from one to the other until you reach
I'm quite light. It's going to take the weight of somebody who's heavier.
Well, I couldn't tell you that, but yeah, it takes your weight.
Okay, just poke it. I mean, how does it feel? It feels stronger.
Or
It
it
feels pretty strong.
says, "Oh, brilliant!" And I'm going to come right down. Maximum speed.
Come on, next guy. Come on.
Oh, he says
It's
maximum
not
speed.
falling.
He says maximum speed.
Oh, no, what am I-
Speed falling.
Okay, so are you going to try and boss this then? Because it's an easy climb unless you're going to try and do something a bit fancy. So are you doing something a bit fancy?
Borges,
I
you
think
said
just
maximum
you
speed.
were.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
fanciness is beyond Borges' imagination, and he's just going feet first down the
Okay.
ladder.
Well, okay, it's
Handholds.
handholds things.
Handholds, yeah.
Make an athletics check. That's a strength athletics check with advantage. If you're going to try and
12.
with advantage, okay.
Definitely
12. Oh, no.
Okay, so no, that's fine because you are using the footholds and everything else, and actually, it's not a difficult climb, and the 12 makes it. So you do make it pretty speedy. Yeah. Everybody else looking over at you, going, "Huh, that looks easy."
Yeah, I kind of I curl up a little bit and get my dice set out and play with it because nobody else has said hello to me or acknowledged my presence. I kind of just, watch as everyone painstakingly climbs down.
So Borges has just made it fine, hasn't he? Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
shouts up from the bottom, going, "Hello, I forgot to say hi."
Rakito, how stable are you feeling?
How stable am I?
Yeah.
Not very. No, I'm kidding. I'm always stable, but I turn and I greet myself with having some rope burn from making sure that people don't fall. And I say that I am Rukito. Nice to meet you.
Did you
I
pick
feel
up?
so bad.
Did you pick up on the slightly passive-aggressive dice roll? What's
Hi.
going on?
And then I go back to playing with my dice set.
Okay. Noting that.
What sort of dice have you got in there, Kidlat?
It's a furry dice. The one that
Love
you
it.
hang up in the car.
Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, furry dice.
So, kind of noticing that clearly one of my fans has followed me through the portal. I use my big brain. I'm literally saying this to Rikito, by the way.
Right.
Okay, this is all audible.
Okay.
I'm using my big brain, and I've decided that Rikito, you're gonna have a tough time climbing down there. If you're the only one with the rope, you're gonna just be left up here. Now, I've had a couple Tabaxi fans in my day, and I'm pretty sure they're good at climbing. And I'm now talking loud enough that Kidlat should be able to hear me. And I'm gonna say, so I suggest that Kidlat goes last down and tries to hold the rope for Rikito, and then she can just climb down normally after. And then we can all get there. And then I whisper this to Rikito. It's like, then we see if she's like in the group or not,
Like one of my ears kind of like perk up, but just one. I do have to explain, I am a Scottish fold. So,
A what?
a Scottish fold.
They're the cats
Scottish.
with folded ears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
So when
okay.
the ears
Oh
move,
my
it's
god,
very-
you
Yeah, nice. Oh, very cute. Right. Okay. Sorry, you shouldn't say that to an actual. It's like saying, "Oh, what a cute bunny" to a Haragon, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Folded ears. Yes.
I'm now
and
just
then-
imagining a 6 foot tall or like 5 foot tall Scottish fold. It's. I love it.
And I'm also just gonna loudly say, and I also have a couple autographs still, maybe as a reward.
My ears fall back down.
Guys, come on!
Eyes dilate and hiss.
Yeah, Borges is down the bottom there, so he's not. So Borges and Giselle, are you just kind of looking up, going, "What? Just come on."
I'm looking down as well. How far are we from the swamp?
Well, and it's probably a good another 50, sort of 30, 40 feet probably down. I mean, the floor is covered in
Climb
moss.
down? Can we climb down, jump from mushroom to mushroom, or?
Well, do you want to wait for the rest of us?
You can.
Whoa!
I'm just yeah, that's it.
In a rush. Well,
Shouts over the edge. Wait a minute, we're having a discussion.
Scouting.
After I suggest the autograph, and I see reluctantly one of the ears fold back. I attempt to climb down graciously while singing about Incy Wincy Spider, but climbing down a rope. I mean, I try and kind of make it work.
It's fine. You can do. I mean, you can obviously sing and climb. It is, as I've said, an easy climb, especially if you're using the rope to give you some assistance too. Plenty of handholds, plenty of footholds, and if you take it steady, you don't need to make a roll.
Cool. Yep, I'll take it. Slow and steady, mate. Slow and steady.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Move about what is it? About 10 feet around, I think, for normal climbing. Yeah, it takes you probably about a minute of careful climbing down just to get onto the same mushroom as Giselle and Borges. I guess you're all on the same one, are you?
Well, I'm on a mushroom.
You're on a mushroom, man. Are you on mushrooms? Okay. So we've got Giselle and Zygon and Borges halfway down to the swamp floor.
So
I'm starting to make my way down slowly. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so great. Yeah, you're finding there's mushrooms everywhere, and you can jump from one to the other. Sometimes you kind of have to crawl under one to get to the next one, and some of the drops are a good 6-7 foot, but it's pretty soft landing, and they do seem remarkably well attached and strong. I mean, they are thick mushrooms. I mean, they're a good 3 or 4 foot thick. Some of these things, they're absolutely enormous.
delicious.
Okay, so Rukuto, let's go back to you and Kidlat.
Cool. Well, if following on from Zygon's possible explanation of what can happen, I think it would be best for me to keep the rope wrapped around me currently because I was the weight, and hand the other end to Kidlat. And I can slowly start making my way down. And then I assume that would be then when Kidlat would then start making her way down as well, I guess.
How do you hand the rope to me? Because if it's like a string, then I'm gonna get...
I won't wrap it in a ball, don't worry.
But it does wave enticingly, like you're just like, ooh.
So I
Just don't throw it over
my
the
need
edge.
to play with the rope and hold on to it for Rikito. So I can be a part of the team.
Okay, so and Rukuto, are you taking it steady?
Yes, yeah. I'm going to take it steady because I've only got short legs.
Okay, very good. Nice WhatsApp, by the way, Ken.
Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, you make it down. You again a minute, maybe a little bit longer for you, because you are wearing, you're all wearing the gear you were in, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, fine. Yes, you make it down there, no problem at all, and end up next to Zygon. I think Borges, what have you been doing? Giselle is making his way down. What have you been doing in the meantime?
I've been waiting for the others to get down to me.
Okay. As a druid, I mean, you're really fascinated by these massive mushrooms as well. You're just like,
yeah,
this is good. I'm guessing kind of unconsciously or maybe even consciously taking notes about them and just noting noting their structure and how they're growing and where they're growing and all these sort of things. It's interesting to you.
Yeah, I'm an avid doodler. I've been doodling the mushrooms.
Sweet.
Kind of taking them in. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, lovely. Okay, Rukuto gets down. Kidat, you are left holding this rope at the top of the causeway. What do you want to do?
So I'm guessing I don't know about other ways to get down. Can I...
as in...
Like on the wall?
I mean, you've seen... Because the guys on the rope have just that's been kind of belt and braces, really. They actually probably could have just climbed down. There's so many hands. I mean, you're looking at this, right? Yeah. From who you are and your race, you're just like...
Yeah, so
do that with my eyes closed.
I gather the rope and kind of like just keep it.
Yep.
And then I go down the handles very gracefully.
Yeah, I mean, what you guys noticed looking out as this cat, this humanoid cat creature, just gracefully and easily just sort of leaps over the edge and climbs down probably twice as fast as any of you could climb down. So within 30 seconds, it kind of hops off the bottom of the wall, lands lightly on the mushroom next to you.
I'm there shocked, just going, damn, I wish I could move like that. He looks at my stubby dwarf legs.
I just take some notes in my songbook of just in case I ever come across another wall that could be climbed. The first verse is on how Kidlat climbed down this wall, and the second verse will be how awful Boarheads looked when he was doing it.
Boy's having a similar kind of thought and bows deeply and says, "Maybe you should lead the way."
Boarheads was a much more controlled fall, as it were. It was very quick, but it was it almost became a controlled fall. It's like
falling with style.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
They don't make the handholds for furbolgs. That's what it is. It's.
I guess that's what it is, mate. I guess that's what it is. Yeah, for sure. Okay, right. So you notice Jezal is by this time. Jezal, you pretty much got to the bottom. The last mushroom down. If you hop off that, it's very foggy where you are.
I'm staying inside. Yeah, not going too far.
Okay. It's wet, squelchy mud. You can see that below the last mushroom. So, what are the rest of you doing?
Could we just quickly please get a movement from Giselle, just on Roll20, so we can see where you are?
Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to use the power of our imagination a lot here because.
Yeah, no, but it's just like general.
Yeah. If he's still up on the causeway up there, yeah. So you've made it down without incident. To the east, just no, those of you still up on mushrooms can see the top of the tower, about a mile away to the east.
Okay. Is it nighttime?
Twilight.
There's twilight, yeah.
Okay.
Two of you certainly Harengon are typically Feywild creatures. Is the Tabaxi a Feywild? Don't think you are they? They're not that race.
No, I don't think so.
What does that mean?
Somebody native, generally, who will be found in these where you are now.
Gotcha.
Which is probably why Giselle was in the carnival, because he's actually, it's a Fey carnival.
No, it's not Fey. No?
They're not actually Fey, but I think they are common in the Feywild, aren't they? In these kind of areas. No?
No idea.
Okay, I think you might be. Anyway, well, it's twilight, so it's since you've been standing there for probably 10 minutes or so, nothing's changed in terms of the amount of light that's available to you.
We all stood together currently. Is that correct, or is Giselle a bit ahead?
No, Giselle's
Giselle is
basically
like
at the
this
bottom.
big.
He's another sort of 40 foot below you, almost at the level of the swamp.
Yeah, maybe we should try and group together and make a plan for our next move. That might be a solid idea.
I mean, I guess, like, you know, Giselle saw that balloon go down.
I'm just worried that there's somebody in there and it seemed to crash, so maybe we need to rush a bit. I don't know, like.
Yeah, see what's there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care too much. I'd rather it be a burning wreckage so I can write about it.
Burn, baby, burn.
I write those lyrics down. But I'm just gonna say, Kidlat, can you just kind of find the quickest way down for us so we can catch up with Giselle, please?
Yeah, I mean, I can have a look around. If that's...
Yeah. I mean,
I'll have a quick look around.
Yeah, just do it. Just make to make your first roll. Let's make a. What would we do? Let's do a perception check. So Cam can sort that through for you.
Sorry, I just.
Oh, he doesn't even need to.
No.
That was him.
I forgot she had a touchscreen laptop.
Oh,
So just press the button.
You say a prayer first.
Yes,
And then
It was a successful prayer.
it was a successful prayer, and you see very quickly you kind of go, oh yeah, dip, that down there, yeah, fine. Even taking into account Borges's large size or larger size, you can easily lead everybody down.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm like, hey guys, I mean, it's looking pretty good.
Certainly for you, Kidlat, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but you guys do have to take into account how I climbed down that wall. I think if we stay together, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to just match every footstep a Kidlat takes because I definitely don't trust myself. So I'm like foot for foot, going right behind.
I'm trying to match it at the same speed she did it.
I kind of so I noticed that you guys are trying to match me, so I do intricate crisscrosses.
No, please don't do that.
And everybody who is trying to show off in front of this this new member of your party, I want you to make an acrobatics check.
I'm taking my time. I'm not trying to show off.
18.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
god.
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Oh,
19, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
19.
Wow.
You know what? It's just like, neither of you are going to fail in front of.
Hold on. How's the
front of Kidlat.
tabaxi roll? She's now trying to show off in front of us.
Oh, she. It's just natural.
Is it?
with advantage, Kidlat. So you get to roll it again.
So
Yeah.
what happens is I kind of do a misstep and then I correct myself very quickly and kind of
Perfectly, yes, yeah. Yeah, you see you've got people just going, okay. Everybody's trying to prove how nimble they are, but yeah.
Apart from Rukito, who's falling.
apart from me, who's slowly following up behind.
You know when Gimli falls
He legs
down
a big
the.
feet.
You know when Gimli falls down the hill.
have to follow me.
Follow me.
Never cross the dwarf. Yes, yeah. You just muttering to yourself as you, and basically, he's clad in metal armor because dwarves never take this stuff off, right? So you hear this clinking and clanking. And go,
Grumble, why is everyone showing off? Go grumble, grumble, leaving behind. Grumble, grumble.
love it. Yes. Good moaning. Good moaning. I like that. It's very good. Yes. Okay, but sure enough, after a couple of minutes of kind of hopping and skipping and jumping between mushrooms, you find yourself down with Giselle, and it's just a short jump down into the misty swamp. What do you want to do now?
Lead the way, Giselle. Lead the way.
Yeah.
What do your rabbit eyes see?
So let's walk towards the tower.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wait.
How thick is the mist, Hamish?
Oh, it's swirling around. You can see ahead of you, and
Okay.
it's not like it's occasionally it goes over head height. Sometimes it clears a little bit. I mean, as you all jump down in there, it's just like sticky mud squelches beneath your feet. This is clearly a very wet area.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Kid Lab, we can have a chat about. I don't know. Have you got a problem with water?
I look very uncomfortable.
Okay. Yeah. So it's very sticky mud. There's tangled mangroves growing out of pools of rippling water, half hidden by the thick fog. Purple mushrooms clinging to rotting logs and stumps, and they're scattered throughout the marsh ahead of you. Crickets that glow like fireflies, chirping serenely before they're snatched out of the air by the tongues of hungry frogs. Okay. So it's clearly very wet here. And as you start are you sort of trying to walk your way towards the tower where you saw the balloon go down? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You take a couple of steps forward, and suddenly out from behind one of the mangrove trees, this large, huge bird just takes off, making a raucous noise, and just flies off into the into the mists away from you, clearly disturbed. What would appear to be a giant crane flying away.
Let's be quiet here.
Yeah. So, coming from ahead in the mist, you hear some voices, which suddenly break out into this song.
Stand up here, scarf that's glorious, keep no choice, his deeds are truly meritorious. Yes, very good, yes. With a wink and a grin, he showed his cunning, a crash of his scarf, he'll take off running, quick as a boat, his long scarf trailing. Gasping, grasping, you'll end up flailing. You'll pout your name, you'll have to stare, thanks to Angon Longstaff, ribbon prince of India.
Coming through the mist, as the song comes to an end, you see six creatures that look exactly like Giselle.
What?
Coming through the mist, and they finish their song, and someone goes, "Oh, hello. Who are you?"
After hearing that song,
Hello.
I pull my lute out and I start playing, and I don't know why I feel the need to fit in with them. I really like this song, I guess. So I say, oh, hello. Yes, yes, Zygon is the name. I'm also a bard, actually.
There's the lyrics.
Oh.
With sticks and stones we'll break your nose, we'll beat you blind and steal your clothes, but none among us can compare. The one wily, swift, and stand-up here.
Very well, very marvelous, well done. But anywho, well, who are you? What do you notice is there's four of them have got their kind of weapons drawn, so they've got these sort of heavy-looking clubs, kind of like resting over their shoulders. You got this. They've got a giant snail, which is clearly kind of like a pack animal, and they're kind of just beating it a little bit. Like, come on, you lazy, slow creature! So yeah,
So they all got weapons, yeah?
They've all got weapons out. Yeah.
Okay.
But one of them steps forward to you. It's a female, and she introduces herself. My name's Jebek, and this is a robbery. If you resist, we'll beat you black and blue.
Okay, well, I'm looking incredulously at everyone because my own fucking party didn't even react to my performance, and now I'm getting robbed.
A little bumbling dwarf comes straight through the smoggy, horrible water, just going, no, you don't rob him! Draws a battle axe.
Oh, right, he's going straight for it. Okay. Okay.
Or more of a threat rather than actually trying to hit them.
Okay, right.
Well, friends. Come on, we just arrived here. Let's calm down, yeah.
Well, it's not often we haven't seen you around here, and another heron gone. And
Yeah, that's right.
these parts?
Listen, we got nothing you want anyway, right? We don't have any money. I don't know what you're looking for.
I can tell by your accent you're not from these parts.
That's right.
Well, anyway, you don't know. Everybody has something we want. I have no interest in treasure. I have no interest at all. No, what I want and what our great leader, Adgon, would like to have from anybody we meet here is the feeling of delight that you remember from when you were given the best gift you've ever received. I have the very vessel for it here. I just want you to think about it, and then I shall take that very memory from you and keep it in a bottle.
Does this mean that we'll forget the memory?
Absolutely. Well, there's no point in taking something if you still got it.
Okay, first question.
She's very confusing.
Do you only need it from one of us?
No, all of you. Come. It's a trifle. All you have to do is touch the bottle while you're thinking of this memory, and well, job's done, and we can all be on our way.
And what if we don't?
Yeah.
Hey, did you not hear the
beaten black and blue
bits?
Right.
I think. Well, I mean, if you can't remember it, then you won't miss it.
I seem to remember we're all drawn hither by a particular memory of the Feywild. I feel like we need to keep our memories as our identity. That's who we are.
That is a very good point. Out of game again. Sorry. Who was here looking for a lost thing? Rukito, weren't you?
I do. I have a lost toy that is stuck in a tree.
Yes, and it is here, wasn't it? It was
in Prismere, at least.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I do apologise. What I was at the top of this game, I meant to say, when you arrived here, you had a stronger feeling that this is where you will find your lost thing,
right?
And get back perhaps recover what it is you've lost in more than just the physical part of it. So sorry, you have a stronger feeling. You're in the right place for this.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, carry on. So let's have your decision. It's not a difficult one. And as she's speaking, the other five of them kind of just spread out a bit. One of them seems to be sort of just casually unfurling a slingshot, while the other four kind of just sort of spread out a little bit. They're bouncing on their toes, just like you've seen Jezal doing. They're very very keen. probably about 15 feet away from you, 20 feet away from you.
I'm gonna turn to Kidlat and say, Kidlat, you've been following us and looking at what we've been doing. I don't know if you think we've been making the right decisions so far, but I feel like you probably know us better than we know ourselves. What do you think we should do?
Oh boys, you are
thrown under the bus.
No pressure.
I mean, I whisper this so as much as possible.
Nice.
The other rabbits don't hear. I just say, well, I think there's two ways that we could go about this. We could either try to come up with our happiest memories and give those up, or we engage in battle.
Can we lie?
Yeah.
We can lie, I think.
Can we lie?
But the thing is, we don't know the consequences. If we do lie, do they have a way of finding out if we're lying?
I honestly don't know.
That is a good question.
We could give them crap memories, yeah.
Giselle, you might
Yeah.
know. Can we lie?
Well, okay, I'm gonna give you a memory. Give me the bottle.
No, I will hold the bottle. You just need to come forwards, one at a time. So there's nothing, just no risks here. We're all this is just a little bit of business, isn't it? So yes, come, brother. Conjure up your happiest memory, the best gift you've ever received. What's that going to be, Giselle?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you, but how you gonna collect it? Do I have to tell you the memory?
No, you have to tell us the memory, Stefan.
Okay.
So everybody else has got fair warning now. Come up with something decent.
It needs to be. Well, is it true or is it fake?
I don't know. Is it going to be true? Tell us what the best gift is, and yeah.
Well, you see this necklace I have of a unicorn. I'm showing out my necklace.
Yeah.
So this is the most touching gift I've ever received from a family member that sadly passed away, and I'm cherishing it for my life.
Okay. Very good. So that's what's in your. Yeah, that's the one you're going to give, and if you could, when you've touched her, so what you do is she unstoppers the gourd. It's got a golden stopper on the top of it, and just oh no, she doesn't need to. I do apologise. She just says you just need to touch the golden stopper on the top of the gourd. Just touch that, and it'll all be over very quickly.
Okay.
You do it.
I'm touching it. Yeah.
Okay. And if that was a real memory.
Yeah.
Was it a real memory?
No.
Okay. She goes, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You really must try harder. Perhaps you need to think of something that actually happened.
All right, guys, we can't lie.
I have an idea I whisper to whoever's closest to me. So I say, what if we listen intently to what the person giving the memory, like to the person who's giving the memory, and then one of us remembers
Oh yeah.
that memory, and then once we've given those memories away, we can just tell each other. After.
You remember each other's memory.
I'm putting a thumbs up to that. That sounds good.
You've got a bard with you, right? I mean, jeez. Can we weave them all into a song for you?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing, after I hear that plan, I'm just going to kind of slowly walk up kind of closer to Giselle. And as I do, I'm going to cast my friend's cantrip.
Is that on him?
No. I cast it on me.
Oh, right, yes.
So I get advantage on all charisma checks.
Oh, nice, okay.
And I'm gonna say, fellows, you know, as Atgon Longscarf, the brigand prince of Prismere, has already rinsed us of our good memories. That's why Giselle could not offer up his favorite one. It's already gone. And, you know, I'm sorry, you're too late.
Okay, make a... Is it persuasion you're going for? Or no, it's you're lying, basically, aren't you? Deception.
Deception?
Make a deception, yeah.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, but I get advantage.
I get advantage. Go for it.
20.
Indeed you do. Let me roll a thing. You can see this. No, you can't see that. Okay. Jebek sort of blinks her eyes and... Really? But, wait, how long have you been here?
Well, we can't really keep track of time here, but I know it's happened because I can try and give you my favorite memory, and I show you it won't work.
But okay, make another deception check.
So this lasts for a minute. This friends, so
Okay, that's fine.
20.
Oh.
We'll take the 20 and not the crit fail.
Should have when you said I can show you that I can't remember my favorite memory. She sort of quizzically looks at you and then just goes, seems to just accept that the sense of what you said, even though you couldn't remember that you'd lost a memory, your favorite memory, because you wouldn't know what it was. But yeah, no. Oh well. Well, that is interesting. She turns to her others and goes, "What should we do? If they have no memories, should we just beat them, or should we just be on our way?" So you can hear her saying this.
I'm going to say, well, you know, the other guys said that Agdon Longscarf was quite pleased, actually, that we'd offered up 5 wonderful memories. And they seemed to think that was a big enough beating, you know, emotionally and mentally.
Let's have another persuade. Let's have a persuasion now, and this will be the last one.
20.
Oh my God. Boom, boom, boom.
So I just roll advantage just to try it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah.
21.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, look at you, +6. Oh,
what are the rest of you doing while Zygin's sort of standing there? Seemingly
Trying to not let off any inkling that this is a total lie.
Yeah, Borges is twiddling his thumbs so hard right now.
I'm
okay.
very
What
uncomfortable.
That's why my memory didn't work.
Can you make a group? So everybody except Zygin, make a group. So we're going to make a group deception check. So I want everyone to roll a deception, and if more than, so how many? There's 4 of you. If half of you make it, if half of you make it, then you make it as a group. If half.
Okay.
18, 14, 19,
Well
and done.
Oh yeah.
And half the group, yeah.
The one hair.
Yeah, so 3 out of the 4 of you managed to, look like you're kind of nodding as if, obviously this has already happened. Giselle is kind of just kind of slinks into the mist. Fortunately, a waft of mist, a wisp of wasp, a waft of mist kind of comes across you, Giselle, as you're looking like, what the hell are they talking about? But nobody sees it. Okay, well, I've got to say that you've convinced her somehow. She goes, it's rather still in my thunder, actually. But if we're going to see Agdon in a minute anyway, so we'll head on back there, and no doubt he will inform us of his meeting with you. Well, okay, chaps. Let's go on. And they'll go. They'll shrug their shoulders and start hitting the snail and say, "Come on, you stupid beast!" And as they walk off into the mist, they start singing the song again.
I'm noting down all the lyrics to this song. Yeah.
And pat Zygon on the back, just going, well done, lad.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah. A wink and a thumbs up. That's
Very good.
I knew your massive lying would become handy one day.
yeah.
That was some good deception, yes. Okay, we're going to take a quick break there, just to get a drink and have a comfort break. And we shall see you all in a second.
Bye-bye.
See you in a bit.
No, Stefan.
Right.
Are you around tomorrow morning, by any chance?
Yeah.
You? Cool. Fancy a coffee at the usual time? Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll just read up here what's going next.
It was a good escape. But,
It was a good escape. Wow, I'm quite
yeah.
surprised. Good use. Good use. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
The dwarf is back.
The dwarf.
The dwarf.
Oh, I'm back as well.
You'll need to toss me.
Yeah, hold on a second. What else? Oh, shoot. No, wait.
We forgot to ask him about that tower.
Oh, yeah.
We just kind of got out of there, didn't we? Could have really taken him to the cleaners.
Excuse me. Right.
We're back.
We're back.
You're back.
We'd be interested to know what like upgrades people did. What I'd be interested to know what kind of upgrades people did, or did everybody get a chance to add some stuff to their character, or when they leveled up?
You'll find out, lad.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! Oh no!
Well, he definitely didn't choose feather falling, did he?
No.
Jokes on you
We
guys.
all
I had
hoping
it the
he would,
whole
and then-
time.
Okay, very good. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Okay, so yeah, as the song fades, you are left with the sounds of the crickets and the frogs, and the mist still swirling, and you kind of look at each other and go, "Oh, interesting."
Oh, that was close.
I'm gonna write down just a brief summary of how well I did then. But the core thing I'm going to change was that I convinced them via performance, not through lying, because I didn't actually feel that good about that.
You didn't feel that good about that.
By the way, I meant to say, guys, I'm partly Fae myself, and you probably know that, but if one of those Fae here give you something, they will expect something in return.
Ooh, that's good to know.
So yeah, just watch out, okay? If somebody try to give you something, they will definitely expect a price for it, okay?
Okay.
Cool.
Does it
Would
work
they
the other way
accept a
around? So if they
song?
want something,
You can try, but I don't know.
Okay, so
Well, shall we walk towards that tower?
or the crash balloon.
Yeah, crush balloon.
sweet. Okay, so it's it's heavy going. It's still very wet underfoot, but you can manage to make your way after about 5 minutes. Can you let's have another group check here. Can you all make a survival group check? Check,
Christ.
please.
That's a crit fail.
Crit fail from Borges.
At +5. What?
Wow, the druid.
Oh fuck!
Borges is just inept at survival.
Okay, that's fine.
How does one tie a shoe?
Zygen, you got the highest there, Zygen. So that's 3 out of 5. So who made it? So you're just walking along. You just notice something a bit weird about the. I think Borges is probably at the back looking at various trees and mushrooms, and Giselle. I don't know. But as a group chat, it's fine. You just notice there's a very, very swampy bit of mud just ahead of you, and you sort of think, yeah, probably should walk around that. And you do. So you manage to miss that particular feature that you would expect to see in a swamp as well. Okay, fine. Another 15-20 minutes later, because it's tough going through here. It's you can't kind of walk super quick. Your feet are covered in mud, and I take it actually. Who's wearing like shoes and normal shoes and boots, and who just kind of tends to go barefoot?
I'm actually still wearing my outfit from my big top.
Oh, yeah, you've all got your
performance.
butterfly wings on, haven't you, as well?
Oh yeah.
I've got that. I've got like the unicorn horn. I've got the.
How did you deceive that bloody Herringon when looking like you do? I just forgot. I completely forgot.
Yeah.
I should have definitely been disadvantaged on top of you. It would have been a normal throw.
I've got whatever clothes I was still wearing. Yeah, because I never got changed.
I mean, you do feel slightly incongruous in this damp, murky, twilight swamp with all your, like all this gear that's left over from the carnival there. Still,
How long was the rope? Was it 50 feet?
50 foot. Yeah.
I try to fashion a like shoes from it, just because.
You can.
Yeah.
I don't like water.
No, because I don't like water.
We're going to fashion some rope shoes.
Yes.
Okay, that's
With Giselle's rope.
You don't like water or
As
bunnies?
long as you don't cut it.
Yeah, so you can't. They'll have to be joined. He doesn't want you to cut the rope.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then
The uni shoe.
Wait, you
What
have
did you
50
sell?
foot of rope as well?
Do I?
Yeah, everyone has 50 foot of rope, so...
Okay.
Borges just notices he has 50 feet of rope. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then like I
Guys, I'll ask you.
Does everybody? Does everybody have 50 foot of rope?
This is why Borges got a crit fail on survival.
Yeah, Rupiko has got 50 foot of rope. Yeah, and he's just having a look through your inventories for you.
Oh, I've got rations too.
Yeah. Nicole, we'll have to. We'll go through and add some starting equipment for you because that wasn't done. We can add that, but let's assume you probably you would have started with some clothes and some what you would normally wear. So if you would normally wear shoes, then you can have shoes.
Yeah.
Or boots. Oh yeah, God, everybody's got rope.
Yeah, it's a D&D staple, isn't it? Rope.
It is. It clearly is.
Yeah.
50 foot of rope.
You've got rations for one day and 50 foot of hempen rope.
Yeah.
Rope, Sam! I knew you'd want it. You didn't have it.
Sam!
We've all read that.
Sam!
Okay, that's weird.
Mr. Frodo! What are you doing, Mr. Frodo?
That feels weird in my ears.
Sam!
Okay. Okay. So,
Sam.
Okay. Are we done with the Sams? This is freaking me out. We'll say, Kid, that you have, you do have some boots. You can. I don't know whether you. Yeah. So, Giselle is in bare paws. As in. Oh yeah. Okay. Fine. You did correct it. You haven't got bare paws. You have.
He killed a bear and wears his feet.
You have bare paws. You're not your barbarian at this point. You can't shapeshift. Oh, somebody can shapeshift now, can't they? Anyway.
Spoilers.
spoilers. I think we established that last time. But anywho. Okay, so after another 10 or 15 minutes trudging through this, you hear a rush of water in the distance.
Head to the water and see what it is.
I think it's water, Root.
Well, I know it's water.
Sounds like a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go have a look, see if it's in the way, see if we can just walk through it towards the tower.
Sounds good. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of on the way. It's not far off where you are. Yeah, so you come to it's a huge well. It looks like a well. It's 10 feet tall and about 5 foot across, and there's a steady geyser of water shooting from it. The ground around it is getting wetter and wetter. The water's going up to about 30 feet high above the well. And in fact, all of you, while you're looking at it, you see 3 or 4 little trinkets glittering at the top of the geyser.
Oh, tempting. Is this geyser likely to blow?
I mean, it's a constant, steady stream. It's an enormous amount of water coming out of it. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Can I have a look if there are any like traps? I guess is it perception?
Yeah. I mean, are you going to take are you looking up close, or is this a cursory look at the?
A look, like an overview of like everything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It is perception. Yeah.
Nice, 16.
Okay, yeah. You don't see anything at this moment from where you are.
Sorry, is it a stream or well? I don't quite get it. Yeah.
It's a well. Can you see on the map? You've got this kind of. If I point to one here, this isn't where you are, but like one of these structures there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Has pinged it. Yeah.
And what are the trinkets?
They're like bouncing up, so that, like the water's going up. It's like a huge fountain. It's going up, and the trinkets, you can see them kind of being bobbled around on the top of the water spout that's there.
Well, I am very curious, and I kind of want to try and get one of the trinkets.
Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, so I kind of go a little bit closer.
Okay.
And I guess like there's nothing around.
No, it's very wet and very muddy, and although the water does seem to be just sort of flowing away from this well at the moment, quite quickly, but it's super wet. Yeah.
So it's either my curiosity or my fear of water at this point.
Fight or flight.
There are way to catch them from without having to reach with your hand. Like
they're 30 feet up.
30 feet up.
30 feet.
So you've got to block the water.
No, you've got to ride the water.
Oh. So I turn to my teammates and say, "Does anyone want to try?"
I look up at the trinkets and I'm like, I have no interest. I'm just like, please, I just fucking persuaded just like an entire horde of warrior enemies away from attacking us. So trinkets are not my interest.
I think being a druid, I'm pretty interested in the trinkets. Also been Googling how much is 10 gallons of water as a visual to see if I can create or destroy this amount of water. Not very much, so that's not going to work.
10 gallons here. No.
Yeah.
Hamish, I'm wondering, would I be able to knock one off with a dart?
Oh, you could try. It would have to be a good shot.
Yeah.
Crit fail, bounces back in your eye.
Yeah, I'm rolling to eat then.
You just having a go.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to keep on rolling. Yeah.
How many darts
so
have you got?
nice.
Oh.
Holy cow!
Is that
Okay,
game?
yeah.
Look.
You do knock one out.
What is it?
Oh, it appears to be a mushroom of some sort. Oh no! I've rolled on the wrong thing. I do apologise. That makes no sense. A mushroom.
I was like, that doesn't. I was just like,
Yeah,
well,
no.
we'll leave the rest.
No, yeah, it makes no sense. Can you roll a D100, Jezal? Let's see what you've got. 34, and item number 34. Okay. It's what the hell is this? Okay. Okay. It looks to be a little cupcake.
A cupcake.
It's quite wet, but it's somehow
Cake,
still
cake.
it's still whole. So yeah,
So it's not a trinket in the shape of a cupcake. It's an actual cupcake.
it is an actual cupcake in a paper cup.
Ooh. What sort of cupcake is it?
Is it red velvet?
It's
Delicious.
not. No, it's got more of an orange,
I smell-
more of an orange hue to it.
Oh, it's a Jaffa cake flavour.
Right. Okay.
You hear this voice saying, "You dishonorable thief! Give it back! Give it back!"
What's
And
what's
you
the
see- You see a strange light appearing, just kind of hovering near this powerful geyser that's still spurting water up into the air. Give it back, or suffer the consequences.
Oh dear.
what is it? I cannot see. I can only hear the voice, right?
Yeah, it's just a light.
I'm checking it back.
No questions asked.
Yeah. No.
What are you?
I'm just checking it back.
Wise decision. And the light disappears.
Is there any way to find out what this list of 100 potential items is?
Like, is it worth it?
Yeah.
No, you'll have to take each. You have to try and get them somehow.
Right.
Rue, I feel like one of
Eventually
these
it will
is
help.
gonna turn into a rideable unicorn mount.
Well, there will be an upgrade from a cupcake, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's quite an assumption. Eat the cupcake and then you can fly.
I think they're pretty crazy.
Right.
Yeah, guys,
I'm
I
trying to think-
can only feel trouble, yeah.
That is a good point.
You can only what?
I can only feel trouble.
I am still very curious about the other trinkets, but then again, there's too much water around for me to act upon my impulses.
If you
Would
close
there-
your eyes, would the water exist?
The puddles that are
He
around.
tries it.
So the puddles that are around for Kill Cat, I'm reckoning that is about 10 gallons of water that could clear a little path for you to get to it. And would that be about accurate?
Yeah, you could probably. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. Let's say you could do that.
Part
if
it
that's
like
what you
the
wanna
Red
do.
Sea.
Yeah, you could
Nice.
pass this whole 10 gallons of water.
Part a puddle for you.
It's like Moses when he was learning.
When he was learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no, just practice on this basin.
So Bruce
Yeah.
Almighty with soup.
It's B-Tech mythology. That's what's going on. Just getting my apprenticeship. But would that sound good? I could clear a little path, and you could give it a go once you get up there.
We'll get up the 30-foot fountain of water.
Yeah, I'll clear a path there at least.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cats can jump pretty high.
Yes. But not that high, perhaps. But you have to go into. Oh, so you're not going into the water. This is. So you've done your. Oh, so you've actually cast one of your spells, yes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, George.
Falls as rain, or you may destroy up to 10. Okay, I mean, it does get quite good as you get up to high levels. I mean, you can do an extra 10 gallons. I mean, if you're in a desert, this is an awesome spell, right? But you momentarily clear 10 gallons of water. Kidlat, what do you do once he's done that? As he's done that, what are you going to do to get a slightly drier path towards the well?
Yeah, so I quickly try and reach up to one of the trinkets. Jump up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and the water basically that had cleared just comes not rushing back in because there's not a lot of it, but immediately the spell's over. The water comes back. So you get there, you jump, and you land in a nice puddle of water. I mean, you are wearing boots.
I look very disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you do, just to give you an idea of a vertical jump, it's a strength. Yeah, so you're on -1 on strength. Okay.
I was trying to not cast that again. I was trying to make it take up a slot. There we go.
You cast it twice now. That's it.
No, that's not. No,
it didn't work the first time. Let's try it again.
That's all your spells for the day.
Just clicking buttons.
Bad luck.
Thank you for trying, though.
Yeah.
Good. Let's hope you
waste of a
don't
spell
run
slot.
into anything where you actually need a spell.
Jesus Christ.
The whole earth is on fire. George!
Wait, I used it to clear a puddle.
Sorry, I was just looking up what jump is. If we actually are interested in jumping.
Yeah.
Hang on. It's not a spell. It's just ridiculous. Yes, lots of things with jump in it, but characters without spells, items, monsters, vehicles, forms, characters. Oh, hold on. Jumping.
A lasso out of the rope.
Tell you what, ring of jumping, movement and position. Here we go. Right, sorry. Just while we're here, because it's always good to know, because some of you are quite good at jumping. But it is a thing that you have to actually roll for if you're trying to achieve something. Right. Oh, God's sakes, where is it? I think I might have to look this up, otherwise I'm just going to break the game up too much. It's a feature of your strength, which for that is on a -1. So basically, you roll a strength check, and you can jump a certain amount of space based on your strength. But anyway, we'll come to that later. Basically, you don't make it. There's no way you're going to jump 30 foot in the air. Absolutely no way. Yeah.
I mean, Tabaxis can jump 30 foot, but distance.
What?
With a running.
Feline agility.
Says they can jump 30 feet along the ground, yeah?
Yeah, not high.
I think I kind of got confused about which was vertical and horizontal.
Where's that in the...
No, I just googled tabaxi feline agility.
Yeah, feline agility is you can double your speed until the end of the turn. That's what it's saying in this on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
In combat, you can double your speed until the end of the turn. So once you use it, you can't use it again. There was something about jumping, but we'll have a look at that another time. Let's have a look at that.
You don't make it.
That's another point.
That's fine.
Feet. Would it come in later? Maybe no. You and Giselle could have a jumping competition. Who can jump further, a rabbit or a cat?
My rabbit hop special action is like 10 feet up, so I'm still far away from that, isn't it?
Yep. This is still gushing. Ground's getting wet. Are you going to keep trying for this?
No, I'm miserable.
Do you keep doing like those sad cat eyes back up at the top as you walk away?
My ears are like turned back. It's like...
What are the rest of you doing? I mean, Giselle did an amazing strike, and then
I was going to say, like, tries to fashion a lasso out of the 50-foot rope that I have, and uses my great strength to yeet it up there.
And this is what you're doing.
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Give it a go.
Blimey, that's going to be that's a hit. That's in a ranged attack. You've got a +1 dex. So let's just say so roll a dex check as an attack. So click on your +1 in your character sheet. Rukito. 18.
Ba-boom.
Yeah, it goes into the water. It goes just below it, and the water just sort of shoots the rope up, but it doesn't catch anything.
Damn it!
It just comes popping out the top of the geyser, and you've now got a very wet rope.
Yeah, I wring it out and put it back in my backpack.
I'm gonna turn and look at Borges, Rukito, and Kidlat, just like a disappointed parent. And I'm just gonna say, like, are you guys done? Like, can we keep going, or are you done?
Why can't you sing a song and make the water disappear? Can you do that?
No, that's what Borges was meant to be able to do.
All 10 gallons twice.
All 10 gallons.
Yeah, I guess if we're not seeing any clear way up,
I turn on my heel and walk towards the tower.
Rise the water up.
Everyone make a perception check. Cool. That's a group check. That's good enough.
We haven't had.
Oh, I haven't had Giselle yet. Sorry.
Yeah, it's incoming. Sorry.
Incoming.
It's bad anyway.
Okay. No, it wasn't much, but you've been focusing up, and as you've been focusing up, what you suddenly notice is that the water has risen to over your ankles and appears to be rising quickly.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Right. Well, let's get out of here.
Borges, dispel water.
Dry feet for a second. Yeah.
Yep.
At this point, I'm already pretty soaked, so I'm just gonna be like, right, let's go.
Does anything happen to Kidlat, Nicole, when she gets wet? Does she like have an episode of something, or is it just really doesn't like getting wet?
So she's a Scottish fold, but when she gets wet, she kind of turns into like a sphinx cat.
Oh no, she's a
Just
gremlin.
really,
Okay. Yeah, I mean the water's rising fast. It's up to your knees now.
Yeah, I'm
let's go.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm only like 4 foot tall.
Yeah.
So I've got less time than all of you.
It's up to your thighs now. Movement is slowed down.
Yeah, no, I'm like running.
How tall are you, Rukito?
Hang on, let me look at me a little. between 4 and 5 feet. I don't know if my actual character sheet has how tall I am.
Now would be a good time to decide how tall you are.
I am 4.5 feet.
On your character sheet, it says 4'1".
Oh,
lies, of course.
classic lies about his height.
That's like me.
There we go.
I'm 6'1". I swear it. I
I'm
swear it.
4 foot.
No,
I'm 4.5 with shoes on and my hair up. So
Okay. You were one of the poor ones who actually filled out their character sheet properly and did everything like height and weight and age, and nobody else has. The rest of you are. Boarheads, furbolgs are usually between 6 and 7 foot tall. So
Cool.
yeah. Anyway, as you're now wading with some difficulty through the water, it appears that the entire swamp is filling up at this point. Not just from there. The sound of water is everywhere. In fact, let's have some sound effects for that. It's rising up past your middle. Well,
Who's middle?
yeah. Let's go with the Rukito middle. It's rising up past Rukito's middle.
Just gone above my
and the
socks.
measurement of water.
Yeah.
It's 1 Rikito high.
And within another 2 minutes, you can't believe how much water is filling the landscape and how quickly it's doing it. But it's up to your chest within another 2 minutes, as you're now really, all of you starting to struggle to walk quickly at all. You move about half your normal movement rate as the water comes sloshing around. It's all sorts of debris and detritus on the top of the water as it kind of comes up. It does get to shoulder height for you, Rikito.
Where even have we crossed the river yet?
Well, you're getting very close to the river. Yeah.
How far away from the tower?
Sorry?
How far away from the tower?
I'll say you're about halfway there.
Oh, fucking hell.
How many hours that is?
At this rate, a lot.
I'm gonna.
Rikito, it's coming up to your chin now. Everybody else is up there.
I'm just gonna
kind of lift your chin up.
I put Rikito on my shoulders.
He weighs 150 pounds. How much is that in?
That is not much.
That's not much at all.
Pounds is not much.
Yeah. That's like.
It's not, is it? That sounds very
super light.
65 maybe.
50 kilos?
Yeah, I'm saying no, that's probably your naked weight, and you are wearing your sleeves. You probably weigh 220 pounds.
Yeah, I took the weight from like a dwarf sheet because it was like average about 150 pounds, and I'm like, well, I'm average.
Okay, yeah, and that's without the heavy armor that you're wearing, the chainmail and a shield you've got, haven't you? And
a shield and a battle axe.
Yeah, and a warhammer, in fact, I think.
Oh my god!
I do.
Plus your bedroll, mess kit,
I'm a big boy.
Anyway, Borges, if you do want to help lift him up, are you happy with that, Rukito?
Yes, get me out of the water.
Get me out of the water. Yeah, the rest of you, like for Giselle and people, it's almost up to you. You know, it's going to go above Rukito's head any minute now, any second now. But it will be for some of you up to your necks at this point. But Borges, make a strength check to try and lift him up. See how you do. Rukito can help as well, obviously. I mean, maybe somebody others can help. Do you want to do an assisted one?
What, strength as well for me?
Well, yeah. Okay, no, that's good enough. Anyway, he's done it. You the water helps. You know, it's quite buoyant, even though it's a heavy dwarf. Yeah, you kind of lift him up and get him up on your shoulders, but obviously moving is even more difficult now. So yeah. Okay. You struggle on like this for another few minutes. I'm
going to try and look for some sort of buoyant object to grab onto.
Yeah,
like a floating piece of wood or something, or
I don't know, like
if you
like
could find
a door.
Come flying, coming floating past you, just about 15, 20 feet away, you notice what looks to be like a raft just kind of twirling around in the eddies a little bit ahead of you.
Oh.
You're now completely soaking. Everything about you is soaking.
I'm gonna swim towards it like a narwhal because obviously I still have my unicorn horn.
Okay. So it's as you get to it, it's about 8 foot square. So yeah. What do you want to do with
Jack as well? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. We'll get on.
Okay, so you hang on to it.
Mm-hmm.
Make an acrobatics check to get onto it. Yeah, you pull yourself up smoothly.
Seamless.
Sit on the raft.
Graceful.
But it's kind of spinning away from the group as you sit on it.
I'm like on top of Borges' shoulders. I point at Zyg and just slowly floating away. It was like, bring it over here!
I'm gonna stick my arms in the water and try and like you know when you're in the I'm just gonna try and like paddle.
Right. Okay. What instruments do you have?
Yeah, I'll use my lute.
No. I'll do you. Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Well, what were you gonna say?
No, I was just wondering how ruined they're going to be. But
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I can use my lute as an oar. Thank you. Good shout.
You with a very sad look, Zygon comes back towards you.
I'm actually crying. I'm like weeping.
Okay. You do make some progress. There's some of the others you're going to go and help him as well. You're going to try and wade out. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. So Zygon, you manage to basically kind of hold it in place to stop it drifting away, and the others kind of you don't actually make any headway towards them, but they can get to you. And yeah, you get to the Rukito is actually just right on top of your Borges' shoulders, so well above it. You can almost just step off his shoulders onto the raft if you want to.
like Captain Jack Sparrow in the first movie. I just take that and step onto it.
Yeah, it goes right on my forehead.
Okay. Yeah. Make a if you're going to do it fancy, make an acrobatics check then.
Oh shit.
Also.
Oh, darling.
Oh no.
I knew, you see, that is the kiss of death, right? Whenever I say that. Okay, roll a D100.
Sorry, I got water in my eyes.
I think you're about to.
D100.
Okay. So what happens is you kind of step off really awkwardly off Borges' shoulders, and you misstep on the edge of the raft, and you kind of your feet just slip straight back into the water. You crash half of you onto the edge of the raft, and then you slip underwater. But you can put your feet on the bottom. You kind of just push yourself back up. But you have just been fully submerged, and now you try hard. Well, you can't swim because you've got so much weight on you.
I put my arms up in the hopes that someone can grab me from on top of the raft.
Yes, it's kind of like you can kind of jump up,
yeah,
breath, and then you're going to go underwater. It's a bit like when you hop across the swimming pool, you know, when you get to the deep.
Can someone other up, please?
No one's helping him.
Jesus, I think we're all looking at Zygon, not offering a hand here. I think is the yes.
Yeah, I'm keeping the raft here. One of you two need to help him. You're in the water.
No, I've jumped on the raft and tried to pull it off the raft.
You've jumped on the raft. Okay, make an acrobatics check.
Force in as well.
Am I just gonna have 4 people drowning around me?
He's basically at your feet, Borges. I mean, he got off and slipped right down in front of you. Yeah, he's not like disappeared underwater a million miles away.
I'll
Yeah, okay, Jazad, you get up onto there as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and just hoist him up as he jumps up. I'm gonna try and hoist him up, kind of like a good clean and
Like a
press.
4-year-old.
And
Onto the raft.
are you two going to help him on there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Between the three of you, you can, with a good little clean and press and jump up and pull him up. You get him up onto the raft, and he kind of rolls onto the floor, coughing and spluttering onto the. Oh, right. Okay, what are the rest of you doing?
I guess I just try and hold on to the side, because I don't think anyone else is going to fit on the raft anymore.
Yeah, it is filling up. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm
At
pretty...
the moment, it's floating okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'm still above water, because tabaxis are 6 to 7 feet.
Blimey.
So you're tall as well. Yeah.
And me craning my neck and looking at everyone.
So yeah, I kind of just try and hold on for now.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Okay. Well, actually, the water seems to be at least pushing you towards the tower a little bit as well. So you are now kind of just drifting a little bit, or are the tall ones pushing it in some way?
I mean, I'm still paddling with the loop.
And you're paddling. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not quick progress, but it is progress towards the towards the tower that you can see now ahead of you in the mist.
Can we stick Rukito off the back of the raft and he can do a dash and just kind of kick his legs and...
Yeah, I think I have
Do a
dash
dash.
as well.
sorry, as in like from The Incredibles, do a
No,
dash.
I know, I got what
Yeah.
you meant.
I think I don't know if I've got
Okay.
something like that as well.
What you notice, Kidlat and Warheads, is the water seems to be receding, and receding quickly. So, and then the rest of you notice quite quickly that the water seems to be draining away extremely quickly. And before, well, within sort of a couple of minutes, say 5 minutes of pushing, the water's just gradually dropping until you're left and the raft just basically bottoms out. We're going to say you're the other side of the river now, just about here. So you got across the stream there. It wasn't very deep anyway. But yeah, very very quickly the water's all gone, and you're back to this squelchy, muddy, swampy yuckiness.
I'm just going to stay
You're
on the
all
raft
soaking
for a
wet.
little bit and just mourning my instruments. I'm going to lay them all out in front of me and I'm like saying sorry to each one of them that I couldn't keep them dry.
You know what would be a good spell to have here? Something that could move water, you know.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Something that could get rid of water or something. I don't know if anybody knows anything like that.
Guys, I have
Anyway.
a small puddle kind of in front of me. It's about 10 gallons. Can anyone remove that?
So I kind of try to shake like the water out of my fur, and then like Zygon's instruments will
Yeah,
get soaked again.
I get really annoyed.
Yeah, actually, those furry ones of you probably do give an involuntary, you know, like whole body shake to get rid of some of the water off you. Yeah.
I'm coughing and wringing out my beard.
Yeah. So either side of you, Giselle suddenly does it as well. It's almost like a yawn.
Eating my ears.
Yeah. And you look a little bit dry. You're quite effective at doing that whole body shake, you two. But yes, okay. And you are within sight now, I think, of this tower that appears. As you get closer to it, you weren't entirely sure from where you are, but it appears to be leaning at an extraordinary angle. You've probably got a little bit of distance to go, and what we're going to do is we will do that next time.
Perfect.
Yay!
Okie dokie.
Cool.
Well.
And
So I
now
want to know what
I'm
would have happened
swollen.
with that cupcake.
Hither, did you say what your character class was?
Pardon?
Did you say what your character's class was, or do you want to keep it secret?
I don't think. Yeah. No, I'm a rogue.
You're wrong, okay.
Yeah.
A rouge.
A rouge.
A rouge. Yeah.
You're a rouge. A roogie.
That's what Cam wrote in the WhatsApp message to me, actually. But I let it go.
Wait, what did I actually wrote rouge.
You actually wrote, yeah. Nicole wants to be a rouge. I was like, does she? Okay.
You notice a weird kind of red splodge come through the teleport.
It's called Mulan.
She's a very specific shade of red that hovers in the air, unable to do anything other than make people look slightly healthier.
Slight flush to the cheek.
Yeah, or a little bit flush. Yeah, you can go from anything from a healthy glow to full-on fever, but that's it. Yeah.
I was definitely that colour when I forgot to say hi. So technically you did.
That was purely roleplay, don't worry. I didn't take it personally.
Sweet. Well, it's excellent. Well done. Great start, Nicole. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. It's good to have somebody else in the party as well. Yeah, you joined at a good time. You are now in Hither. So let's see what happens next time we're here next week. Hopefully next week.
And we all got to witness the party doing something that the DM did not want, which was completely avoid a fight.
With passive fists.
Hell to the no. Yeah. How long can we make it? Maybe that's the...
Yeah, so I wonder how long it will be till. Yeah, there's some very interesting stuff in this. I mean, I haven't read the whole thing. There's so much of it, but yeah, it's there's some really good stuff. So.
I was actually going to thunderclap my entire team for not cheering after I sung. Start a fight
fall
that
over
way.
backwards, just go, please.
He turned really red.
Your bruised ego, yeah.
I was rereading
No
the
one
Quake
enjoyed.
of Destroy Water while they were doing it. I wonder if they got any water on them. Maybe I can impress them with 10 gallons. How much is 10 gallons? That's not very much.
I mean, it's enough to get you completely soaked. I mean, if you need 10 gallons of water to drink is a hell of a lot, right? If you're thirsty, or if you need a bucket of water to throw on something or on somebody or whatever, it would certainly get somebody wet. But yeah, in a swamp, it's not a huge amount
Not
of
much. No.
No. Not seeing the impressive display of filling and emptying a swamp that you've just witnessed in the last half an hour.
No.
That is shifting water. Yeah. Okay, guys, very good. Right, we'll leave it there and we will reconvene next week. Perfect. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Done. Very good.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
The Artificers cast are George, who plays Borges, a Furbolg druid, Stefan, who plays Jazal, a Harengon monk, Nicole, who plays Kidlat, a Tabaxi rogue, Rupert, who plays Rukito, a Dwarven fighter, Cam, who plays Zygin, and Asimar Bard. And finally there's me, Hamish, the DM, who just tries to make sense of whatever the hell they get up to. In our games, we use Sirenscape for all the sounds, we use Roll20 for the VTT, we use D&D Beyond for the character sheets, source books, adventures, and we use Beyond 20 to stitch D&D Beyond to Roll20. Thanks for joining us on this journey. Hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. We'll catch you next time. See you then.